returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Nice job here by this back, picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. Throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep on the very first play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the... There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll test the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They can't stop him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pierce. And he's brought down to the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Quick shoot. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Pierce. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for the 44. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter. Beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. No press here. The defense backing away. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We bring them down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Defense not pressing this time. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. He keeps it. QB draw. He's got the first and still going.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air. Well, we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Now, fourth down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Ducks will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Well, he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Inside the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Pierce. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pierce. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Pass rush closing in. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They keep him guessing with a run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A play action. Looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They're out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Pierce. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's hit as he throws it. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw it again. It's complete on the crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
The screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's looking deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's caught. It's Green. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powers through. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They'll toss it to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Can't hold on. defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. Now they're running on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And the field goal unit comes out there. Check the down marker. It's 3rd down. Does the coach think it's 4th down? Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a three-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Throwing again on second and 10. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's another deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.